guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and today we're back with you for Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works Season 2, Episode 12.
It's almost over!
Almost.
Oh my god. Last episode, we thought we had a plan and it went to shit right away.
As I said, as usual.
We apparently have a way to save Shinji, so we can save him, so... but to do that, we needed to go through the Grail, and that is toxic, by the way, toxic like globs, and get the body and get him out. So we were about to do that, Shido and Rin, but Gilgamesh showed up, and we found out that Assassin was still around. He stuck around in order to face Saber once again. So he took care of Saber while Gilgamesh was facing our guys. And Shido realized really quickly that the only thing he could do against Gilgamesh, who's not even trying, is just create as many weapons as possible and meet him halfway. Except that's not gonna be enough, so we're gonna have to find another way. Gilgamesh, when Shinji got out of the Grail, was targeted, and with the creation of a weapon that Shido can't even like understand, he destroyed the part of the Grail that was going after him. So that is him with more power, and just a blast pushed Shido down.
Knock him unconscious.
Yeah. So we're gonna need help for sure, because there's no way. Like I said, he's not even trying. So if we start putting, you know, sticks in his wheels, if we stop him,
He could just end us up like that.
Yeah. He's having fun now, but if we piss him off, that's gonna be bad. Saber took care of Assassin, so she is on our way. But yeah, this is where we are. Let's jump in this episode and see if we can stop this future massacre from happening. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these episodes, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
Alright guys, let's go.
What I'm wondering is, will Shido make his deal to become Archer, like the Guardian,
To be able
in
to...
order to finish this year?
Maybe.
Unlimited
The
Blade
Blade
Works.
Works. I think you got your answer.
He's gonna achieve it.
Yeah.
The fake will surpass the real one. You're just trying to copy others, but in this case, he'll make it into his own. Don't let him destroy your mentality. But you made it your own.
No.
There's nothing wrong with this. You start like that, and then you make it your own. Archer had a thing to say about that. Never stopping, unlimited blade. You'll never fucking stop.
奴はここにたどり着いた。お前が信じるもの、その正体が偽善だと男は言った。それでも最後までその偽善を貫き通した。
Yeah, and he gave you his job.
偽物のままでも構わない。
Like Archer became bitter, but he was still true in the
To
end.
his words.
最後までこの夢を張り続けられる。
He confirmed that this was a path he could go on.
でいたものが何一つないとしても。
Yes, man.
Fuck.
なんだ、ことじゃないか。
エアの風圧に触れたはずだが、覇者にのみ許された剣だ。エアを廃越する。
Imagine if Shido succeed and just
Creates that too.
creating that weapon.
Hey, my girl. Saber. Hello. Sorry, I'm late.
セイバーは遠坂。
He's just accepted his motivation as being true, so.
俺一人で何とかできる。
Now I know that I can do it.
魔術師ではサーバントに太刀打ちできない。
俺とあいつだけは例外だ。あいつに勝てる。
This is bold words. Just trust him, I guess. We need to destroy the Grail. Like, it won't matter if you don't destroy the Grail.
私が必ず。
セイバー、お前を救うことがお前が望んでいるものじゃないと思う。よく見極めておくんだ。間違えないように。
シロ、
お前のマスターにはふさわしくなかっ
I
た
think
ん
you
だ
were
ろ。
perfect.
そんなことはない。
This could be goodbye.
私のマスターだ。
I think you're more than that, you're a friend.
責務を果たしてきます。話はまた。
Like, she's gonna destroy the Grail once again, but because of Shido, she won't be left in despair after, like last time.
Unfulfilled?
Yeah, like, oh, I need to come back because I still haven't achieved my dream. Oh, fuck off, it was
Stop
beautiful.
laughing, you jerk.
You don't understand.
自分を捨て石にするだと偽りに過ぎぬ悟れぬとは筋金の入った偽善者よ
I think you're not gonna laugh
前者か
much longer.
確かに
He's like, keep on adding the words.
俺の剣聖っていうのは剣を作ることじゃないんだただ一つ形にすることだけだった剣でできている血をは鉄で
He's saying it. He's saying it.
担い手はここに一人剣の丘で鉄を打つ我が生涯に意味はいらず無限の剣でできていた
Surprised? Oh. We got it off from him. And here we are. He did it!
Yeah.
剣を作るんじゃない剣を内包した世界を作る
He'll match every single one of yours.
それで新章で何ができる
Face you, bitch. Oh, he's surprised.
これらは全て偽
Yeah,
物
everything here is a fake.
But it's gonna work just as the real
本物
one.
にかなわないなんて道理はない本物だというのならその存在を
Yeah, we'll
叩
just
き
make
落と
it better. We'll improve on the original concept.
The fake is gonna become the real deal.
He looks so badass.
思い上がったな雑種
Ah, let's go.
あれは
Is she still in the water?
どこにいるのですかリン
Are you okay?
She's getting corrupt.
セイバーリンダメセイバー
Not corrupted, but cursed.
サーバントみたいなものよどうなるかわからないわ
But you?
では早くこちらへさえしまえばあとは私がオッケー任せたもし間に合わなかったら間に合う方を取って
She'd be willing to sacrifice herself.
今すぐ助けますリンレイジ
Oh.
当然でしょむざむざ死なせるわけにはいかないもの簡単に振り切って逃げ出すから政権の準備をしてなさいリン言うはやすしってやつだけど
Don't give up.
I don't know about your father, Rin, but I'm so proud of you right now.
This has become her purpose. She found a reason to do this. A reason that is hers. Not just to prove she can. But there's no way she dies here, man. We save her.
Oh shit.
The music is really, really cool. His whole thing is about never giving up.
Yep.
雑種ごときの剣が
わからないか王具を持つお前は頂点に位置するものだろうよお前は王であって
He's-
戦士じゃない
That is true.
極限まで使いこなす道を選ばなかった
Pushing through your limits.
半端者だ
You're no better than the fake one.
Well, it's true. He doesn't know about surpassing his limits.
ひどい状況あのバカここまでかな
Oh shit.
けどこの
No.
ままじゃ終わらないわレイジを持って命ず今すぐ聖杯を破壊
Girl.
してリン早く脱出をごめんねセイバーあんたにも謝っとかないと
You're a jerk, but you don't deserve to die.
助けられ
You, if she dies here, man.
聞く耳持たん
Archer? Archer?
Well, he's a guardian.
True.
He shows up when people need him. The world needs him now. Is that why he's here?
Please tell me he's back.
Well, that'd be cool. And he's doing what he's supposed to do.
Oh, saving people.
Yeah. Oh my god. Even in the end, man. She is badass.
セイバ
Come on.
ー最後の魔力あんな聖杯かけらも残さず吹っ飛ばして
Yes. Do it all. End it here.
I think you will get your Excalibur.
I mean, if I don't get it, it looks like it's still. It's fine.
エクスカリバー
Finally! Oh, it was worth it.
Worth the wait.
Yeah. Oh, it's so badass. Look at this. Chef's kiss. And it's done. That's it. No more Grail War.
すごい。契約は完了した。
Yep, you did your job, girl. Feel proud.
あなたたちの行く末を最後まで見守りたかった。それは私の役割ではない。リンがついていますから。
Yeah. Bye, girl. Now this bitch, because he's still here, we're pissing him off. That's already good.
俺が
I was about to say he's being forced to fight.
他のサーバントが相手ならしたところで太刀打ちできないさ。の剣を持ったところで相手には対抗できない。お前が相手なら剣を用意している俺が
That's enough.
先を行く。
Bitch, you're easy. You're easy. Because you thought that you were the shit.
It's gonna be easy to take you down.
Because he can meet every single one of his weapons. He thought by having it all, he would surpass them, but he doesn't know anything about true work. He went all out. We won already. Come on. He's so cool. He's using that too for the first time.
Yeah.
He is Archer. In your fucking face. You won't use that blade, bitch. You underestimated us. That's what happens.
認めよう強い
This is high praise. This is high praise. We got him to back away, man. He said we were powerful. We won. We won. I wouldn't even care at this point. We won.
Oh yeah, we definitely won. Are you entertained enough, Gilgamesh? Are you laughing now?
No more mana though.
くだらん末路だお前の勝ちだ満足して死ねえ何取り込んだところで
聖杯の穴
Well, he is corrupted by the Grail. Maybe there's a part of him that's
損ないめ核にならんとさえわからぬのか
it's trying to survive.
それにする気か
Fuck that shit.
もう東大はバレゲロ
You saved my ass now.
ふざけるな腕をちぎってでも
その前に右に避けろ
I mean, you could, but I need both to shoot.
Right in the head. He saved him in the end. He saved one to save others. Ah, I love a happy ending.
こつけやがって
Yeah,
Always.
just like you, because you did show off. He was badass.
じゃ
残念だったな今回の聖杯は諦めろ
笑うことないじゃない
いや失礼よくもここまでボロボロになったと呆れたのだ
もう一度私と契約して
それはできない
They don't want to show us his eyes.
私の戦いは
けどそれじゃいつまでたっても救われ
I don't know, I think he might have changed.
リン私を頼
Oh,
む
No.
知
He's
っての
safe.
通り
they gave him Shido's hair. He's back to who he used to be.
ちょ私頑張るから憎れたやつにならないように頑張るからきっとあいつが自分を好きになれるように頑張るからだからあんたも
答えは得た大丈夫だよ遠坂
Calling her the
これ
same.
から頑張っていくから
Oh, now I
Man,
see
those bangs can change the face
Bangs?
features, right?
bangs and a different expression.
Yeah.
Now I see the resemblance.
結局文句言い損ねちゃったじゃない
She's not changing anytime soon. Go to him. Tear him a new one. Yay! I'm connecting with these characters. I'm starting to do the same shit they do. Yeah. So all that's left is a happy ending. How badass are
And
we,
then you
man?
got your Excalibur.
It was worth it. I waited for that all season, all series, and I got it to destroy the Grail.
I want to talk about Gilgamesh and Shido's fight.
Okay,
a sec.
first.
When Shido explained that Gilgamesh was just a one-trick pony because he never worked to surpass his own limit because he just rely on his thousand weapons. It reminds me of our karate teacher who said that
He is mentioned so many times.
So many times. Hello. It isn't that his own teacher said that if as someone who knows how to use techniques, basically, you should first someone who worked to master one move.
1,000 times.
One move 1,000 times instead of one who tried to do 1,000 different moves one time.
Yeah. It is true. Like we said last episode, that Gilgamesh's way of seeing worth and purpose and stuff was very, like, different from what it is to us today. But on top of him being from an ancient time, he was also a king, right? His thing was wealth. He wanted to amass as much as possible. Yeah, like his whole thing is about gathering stuff. But he never truly saw the purpose in a fighter or one weapon. For him, it's the amount of weapons he has, because he needs it all, right? He's a king. He gathers. But because he gathers, all he has is the number of weapons. So yes, they are the original weapons. Yes, they have their power, but he doesn't know how to use them. He hasn't spent time learning his limits, accepting that, you know, he could be bested. He underestimates his opponents. So he believes he can just shower his enemies with his abundance of weapons and he'll definitely win, right? It's obvious, but he's never truly met someone who can, I mean, to be fair, the reason why heroes who have this mentality, this push to surpass their limits, they still die facing Gilgamesh, because at the end of the day, having so many weapons makes them win. But he underestimated Shido, who could match him on his weapons. So what was left was their motivation to push and never give up. And that Gilgamesh doesn't have that.
I mean, in Phase Zero, Gilgamesh did ended up being defeated by one of their servants, right?
Was he?
I think he was defeated.
No, it was Kirei who was defeated. He wasn't bested in any fight in Zero, not that I remember.
I'm gonna have to rewatch some scenes then.
But in any case, he doesn't see the purpose. Like, he always answered with his weapons, with his wealth, any challenge that was sent his way. So he never had to struggle and knowing how to, you know, answer a struggle, knowing how to push through your limits, knowing how to stay motivated when your opponent is so strong and he keeps pushing you down. That's what makes a warrior. So I really love Shido saying that you're a king, you're not a warrior. That's why I'm winning here, because he knows motivation, he knows will, and he will never stop. That's his whole thing. Yes, like, okay, you can argue that his purpose, his motivation, his ideal started by, you know, him wanting to be like Kiritsugu. It was an imitation. Maybe it was fake to begin with, but since he never gave it up, and he knows because of Archer, because he saw, yes, Archer became bitter because he saw the bad side of having this ideal. He made it his own. It was true to his heart. He kept it. Whether or not it was a fake, it ended up being his life. It ended up being something he gave everything for, right? So in my opinion, it became real. And he saw the bad side. Let me finish this. He saw the bad side of it by living through the consequences, right? He realized that he couldn't save everyone. That his ideal ended up being something he could never achieve. But it relies solely on motivation. If you give up, you no longer have that ideal, then you're no longer Shido. And he was starting to give up, but then Shido reminded him of who he used to be, and in the end, he gave his job to Shido, and he saved one person in the hopes of saving everyone, proving that deep down, he was still the same. The ideal lived on, and the ideal relies on will and motivation to keep going forward. So that's all Shido had to do, except that this was a purpose and a will that he was capable of taking on, and that basically looking at his future self, he was never going to give it up, even if it became difficult. That confirmation gave him more strength than Gilgamesh was ever going to get. Never give up. Not that Gilgamesh gave up per se, but he has his limits and he doesn't know them. He doesn't know them because he never had to.
He doesn't know how to push through, basically.
Yeah, and by underestimating the fake, he also underestimated what the fake could do. Yes, he's an imitation. Yes, all of Shido's blades are an imitation, but the person who wields it has the will.
But it is the fact that by being a fake, you're gonna try to perfect your fakeness until you resemble detail by detail the real one, and by doing so you're gonna become better than the real one.
Like someone like, okay, let's say Shido was forging an actual sword, right? And he's got the original and he's looking at it and he's trying to forge something that's similar. He manages to forge something. It's not perfect. It's not the same. It is a fake and it's not close to the perfection of the original. Shido is the type of guy that never gives up. So what does he do? He uses it, casts it aside, and then tries to forge a new one. And he keeps trying, and he keeps trying. He'll forge sword after sword. He'll never stop trying, and eventually he'll reach perfection, and he might even surpass the original because he'll keep trying.
Because the original one, it is done. It's not trying to perfect itself in a way. And I just want to go back a bit to this having an ideal that is from somebody else and being a fake in Gilgamesh's eyes. If, for example, you have a purpose, you love something, and I got inspired by it, and I say, whoa, that's a great idea, I want to do the same, and I'm trying to do the same, and I continue to do the same.
Just like this.
And over time, I believe in the purpose of doing the same. Am I being a fake if I believe in it, if I continue to do it?
Or it's just like the blade, right? If you fail, but you keep trying to achieve the ideal, you eventually surpass the original ideal and you get an ideal of your own, right?
I mean, if something can come from somebody else, but you can make it your own.
Oh, definitely.
If you believe in it and if you live by it and if you love it, you can make it your own.
His ideal was so strong, he saved himself from depression, man.
Yeah, he did.
Archer coming back, though, like... I mean, it wasn't answered why he was there. I'm assuming he was there because as a guardian, he gets to still show up if the world needs him. And the world was in deathly peril of being destroyed. So I guess this could be why he showed up. But the fact that they didn't show us his eyes because finally he looked more like Shido than he ever did in this show. Because he went back to who he used to be. And his hope and his will were renewed and revigorated. So... when we saw it, it's like he was living, finally. He was happy, he was free, and Shido did that. So he saved himself from depression because of his idea. Time travel is crazy, but in this case, it was really well done.
I wouldn't say depression, I would say desperation. Hopelessness.
But, and Rin got to say her goodbye. So that is to... Because, I mean, she lost Archer, but did she truly lose him? Because Archer is...
Oh, she did. No, she did. The one that she met at the beginning is not the same at the end.
That's not what I was saying. That's not what I was saying. Archer being the person that she connected with and the one she cared about that disappeared. Yes, she lost that person, but did she truly lose Archer considering when she turns around, Shido is right there behind her? She still has the seed of who Archer will become right there in front of her. And if she wants to save Archer, if she wants to make him better,
she's gonna make him bloom.
She just needs to start, working with Shido. Right? You support him, you help Archer. It's time travel.
Speaking about Rin, I was so proud of her.
Yeah.
Just the fact that she didn't have any purpose at the beginning of the Holy Grail War.
No, it was really just to prove that she could do it. Kind of like expectations were put on her and she needed to tell her father's ghost that he was right to give it to her. It was truly like... I am strong, I was given this strength, and I was told I was good enough, so now I just need to prove it. It was really just about that.
And I mean, from what I saw in Fate Zero, usually with Mage's family, those are mostly greedy and selfish, and their quest to achieve the Grail. But Rin, the fact that she was willing to sacrifice herself, and Shinji, but herself.
Well, no, she tried to save Shinji.
She tried. But she was willing to sacrifice herself to save everyone.
It wasn't about her in the end. And she learned a lot from Shido about that. But, basically, it wasn't about proving... you can't prove anything to a dead person. I feel like it's not even to herself that she was trying to prove something. It was to her dad, who is no longer there, right? She had to grieve him. She had to move away from him and his influence and his legacy, become her own person, and find something that she wanted to do for herself. She learned about Shido, about why he's doing things. It influenced her, and I say that it is true that she did say she uses magic because she likes it, right? Like she didn't understand why Shido was using magic, because he's like, I don't technically like magic, like I use it because I can help people with it. And she was like, why would you use magic if you're not having fun? Like, she's having fun as a mage, but when it comes to the Grail, I feel like it was all about her dad and the legacy. So to give up the Grail, to me, meant giving up, or not giving up, but grieving and moving away from that past, grieving her father, because the Grail and winning it was what she tried to do for him, and he's no longer there to see that, so there would have been no purpose. It wasn't for her. So now she's connected with Shiro. She wants to, you know, follow in his footsteps and you know, make him happy. And she herself found purpose in saving the world and saving Shinji. Like, she saw the worth in that. And yes, her being willing to sacrifice herself was a big change in character. And I was also very proud of her. I'm really, really happy Archer showed up to save her, because gosh, I would have been sad if she died. And we got our Excalibur.
You got it.
Which I love. It was badass. And for Saber, in a way, it is also that, right? Like, Saber has always been the type of person, like, she sacrificed so much for the good of everyone else. And I feel like in the end, she was like, oh, my desire to be king and to save people, like the way I did things led to our destruction. Like, I did so many mistakes. She tried to erase it all. Shido helped her go past that. Like, he helped her understand that what she did back in the day, picking up the sword, saved a lot of lives, and what she did was great. And you need to continue without regrets, right? Like, you trying to do good sometimes is enough. You can't blame yourself for those you can't save. You just need to try and do better next time, right?
But I mean, the fact that if you're willing to erase what you achieved in the past because it wasn't enough in your eyes,
You're just gonna make it
those
worse.
you saved back then will be meaningless.
She was
you know?
trying to save the many,
Without
but-
thinking about the few that she did
that
save.
she did save, yeah. But, and I mean, by trying to save the many, thinking she had made mistakes, she would have ended up killing the many, because, like, she wouldn't have been there to do good. So she lost faith in herself. So for her to, again, have faith in what she was doing, deciding, you know, this Grail is not what we need, right? It could give her what she wanted, but it was her giving up on that wish and instead re-becoming
King Arthur,
this hero, calling out Excalibur and saving as many people as she could by destroying the Grail. She let go of her insecurities, of her doubt, and of her wish to once again become the heroic spirit that she was. So
She did
This
say
is great.
that Excalibur's noble fanatism is using the hopes of people in a single blast.
using the
Right.
hopes of warriors in order to destroy the corrupted wishes.
Yeah. So that shower lights of showers, those
Light
lights,
shower.
light shower. Thank you very much. And we saw at the end, it's like she was giving back hope to people.
Well, just the attack is great.
Yeah.
The attack has always been great. She didn't explain it in this one, but it's just... When she screams Excalibur, I got chills. I always get chills. And now she's gone, but she left without feeling like she failed, right? For now, she is free of that guilt.
She felt fulfilled.
Yes, and it's been about that for her, right? She felt guilt, and she felt like she could help her fellow, you know, Englishmen, and she felt like she failed them all, and when she destroyed the Grail the first time, she felt like once again she was failing them all, and she couldn't achieve, you know, the will that she had, the wish that she had. But this time she can go with a smile on her face. She feels, like you said, fulfilled. She feels like she helped people, and this is just great. So it was pretty. And now, I mean, we're gonna have an epilogue, I guess.
A happy one.
A happy one. Just a nice, funny episode where we get to enjoy and go back to school. let's go, man. I'm glad. I'm happy.
Do you think that Shinji remembered everything that happened?
Oh,
or-
I don't. I hope he doesn't, because Jesus. Well, although if he remembers a little bit of it, maybe that'll push him to change
You
his
think,
attitude.
You think he can change?
We'll see. I'd be traumatized after this, maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see next episode. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one, the finale with us right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
Alright, see you next time for the end, guys.
Yes. Bye.